Valmiki Ramayana, Ayodhya Kanda, Book number 2, Sarga 25, Roman numerals XXV 25, KAUS'ALYA'S blessing. Her grief and woe she cast aside, her lips with water purified, and thus her benison began, that mother of the noblest man. If thou wilt hear no words of mine, go forth, thou pride of Raghu's line. Go, darling, and return with speed, walking where noble spirits lead. May virtue on thy steps attend, and be her faithful lover's friend. May those to whom thy vows are paid, in temple and in holy shade, with all the mighty saints combine, to keep that precious life of thine. The arms wise Vishwamitra gave, thy virtuous soul from danger save. Long be thy life, thy sure defense shall be thy truthful innocence, and that obedience not can tire, to me thy mother and thy sire. May fanes where holy fires are fed, altars with grass and fuel and fuel spread, each sacrificial ground, each tree, rock, lake, and mountain prosper thee. Let old Vishnu and him who made the universe combine to aid. Let Indra and each guardian lord who keeps the worlds their help afford, and be thy constant friend the sun, Lord Bhaga Aryaman. Fortnights and seasons, nights and days, years, months, and hours protect thy ways. Vrihaspati shall still be nigh, the war god and the moon on high, and the sainted seven shall watch thee from their starry heaven. The mountains and the seas which ring the world, and Varuna the king, sky, ether, and the wind, whate'er moves not or moves, for thee shall care. Each lunar mansion be benign, with happier light the planets shine. All gods each light in heaven that glows, protect my child where'er he goes. The twilight hours, the day and night, keep in the wood thy steps aright. Watch minute, instant as they flee, shall all bring happiness to thee. Celestials and the Titan brood protect thee in thy solitude, and haunt the mighty wood to bless the wanderer in his hermit dress. Fear not, by mightier guardians screened, the giant or night rowing fiend, nor let the nor let the cruel race who tear man's flesh for food thy bosom scare. Far be the ape, the scorpion's sting, fly, gnat, and worm, and creeping thing. Thee shall the hungry lion spare, the tiger, elephant, and bear. Safe from their furious might repose, safe from the honored buffaloes, safe from the horned buffaloes. Each savage thing the forests breed, that love on human flesh to feed, shall for my child its rage abate, when thus its wrath I deprecate. Blessed be thy ways, may sweet success the valor of my darling bless. To all that fortune can bestow, go forth, my child, my Rama, go. Go forth, O happy in the love of all the gods below, above, and in those guardian powers confined, thy path who keep, thy steps who guide. May Shukra, Yama, sun and moon, and he who gives each golden boon, won by mine earnest prayers, be good to thee, my son, in Dandak wood. Fire, wind, and smoke, each text and spell, from mouths of holy seers that fell, guard Rama when his limbs he dips, or with the stream makes pure his lips. May the great saints and he, the Lord, who made the worlds, by worlds adored, and every god in heaven beside, my banished Rama keep and guide. Thus with due praise the long-eyed dame, ennobled by her spotless fame, with wreaths of flowers and precious scents, worship the gods most reverent. A high-souled Brahman lit the fire, and offered at the queen's desire the holy oil ordained to burn for Rama's will and safe return. Kaushalya, best of dames, with care set oil, wreaths, fuel, mustard there. Then, when the rites of fire had ceased, for Rama's bliss and health the priest, standing without, gave what remained in general offering as ordained. Dealing among the twice-born train honey and curds and oil and grain, he bade each heart and voice unite to bless the youthful anchorite. Then Rama's mother, glorious dame, bestowed to meet the Brahman's claim a lordly fee for duty done, and thus again addressed her son. Such blessings as the gods o'erjoyed poured forth when Vritra was destroyed. On Indra of the thousand eyes, attend, my child, thine enterprise. Ye such as Vinata once gave to King Suparna, swift and brave, who sought the drink that cheers the skies. Attend, my child, thine enterprise. Ye such as, when the Amrit rose, and Indra slew his Daitya foes, the royal Aditi bestowed on him whose hand with slaughter glowed. Of that dire brood of monstrous size, attend, my child, thine enterprise. And such as peerless Vishnu graced, when with his triple step he paced, outbursting from the dwarf's disguise, attend, my child, than enterprise. Floods, isles, and seasons as they fly, worlds, Vedas, quarters of the sky, combine, almighty armed, to bless thee, destined heir of happiness. The long-eyed lady ceased, she shed pure scent and grain upon his head, and that prized herb whose sovereign power preserves from dark misfortune's hour. Upon the hero's arm she set, to be his faithful amulet, while holy tunes she murmured low, and spoke glad words, though crushed by woe. Concealing with obedient tongue the pangs with which her heart was wrung. She bent, she kissed his brow, she pressed her darling to her troubled breast. Firm in thy purpose, go, she cried, go, Rama, and my bliss betide. Attain, returning safe and well, triumphant in Ayodhya dwell. Then shall my happy eyes behold the empire by thy will controlled. Then grief and care shall leave no trace, joy shall light up thy mother's face, and I shall see my darling reign in moonlight glory come again. These eyes shall fondly gaze on thee, so faithful to thy sire's decree. When thou the forest wild shalt quit, on thine ancestral throne to sit, thou shalt turn from exile back, nor choicest blessings ever lack. Then fill with rapture ever new my bosom and thy consorts too. To Shiva and the heavenly host my worship has been paid. To mighty saint, to godlike host, to every wandering shade. Forth to the forest thou wilt hie, therein to dwell so long. Let all the quarters of the sky protect my child from wrong. Her blessings thus the queen bestowed, then round him fondly paced, and often while her eyes o'erflowed, her dearest son embraced. KAUS'ALYA'S honored feet he pressed, as around her steps she bent, and radiant with her prayers that blessed, to Sita's home he went. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Footnotes. 124.1, see page 41, 124.2, the first progeny of Brahma, or Brahma himself. 124.3, these are three names of the sun. See page 1, the saints who form the constellation of Ursa Major, Saptarishi, the regent of the planet Venus, Kuvera, Bali, or the presentation of food to all created beings, is one of the 5 great sacraments of the Hindu religion. It consists in throwing a small parcel of the offering, ghee or rice or the like, into the open air at the back of the house. 125.1, in mythology, in Puranas, in histories, not mythologies, in histories, a demon slain by Indra, Vritra, 125 2. Called also Garuda, the king of the birds, offspring of Vinata. Absolutely beautiful chapter. It's just Queen Kaushalya giving her blessings and chanting mantras for protection for Rama when he goes to forest. Absolutely beautiful description of Queen Kaushalya. And finally, she accepted the fate that Rama is going to the forest to obey his sire's word, or to uphold the word. When somebody gives the word to somebody, he or she has to keep it. That's the true human civilization. To keep your word. It's very difficult in Kali Yuga. Everyone is not keeping their word. Almost everyone. Anyway, beautiful chapter. Jai. Ramayana ki jai. Roma Victa ki jai. Ciao.